If you're out fishing and you found that you forgot your nail knot tire, don't despair. I'm going to show you an easy solution to this problem so that you can connect your fly line to your leader. To use a nail knot tire, you put the tag end of the leader into the groove and through the notch. Give yourself lots of working room, and then take 5 wraps around the end, and then run the tag end through the underneath the wraps, bring it back on itself. Then you take your fly line and you put it into the groove like this, and then take or push that down a little bit, and then take your forceps and just give that a pull. There you've got your nail knot. Trim the tag end, and then trim off the fly line. And that's a pretty perfect nail knot. I'm going to show you a way of tying a nail knot if you don't have a nail knot tire. I picked up this piece of blackberry. Blackberry is pretty soft, easy to work. I'm going to trim off the end of it like that. And then I'm going to make a groove in it like this. On either side, we'll come down to the back side like that. We're trying to make a groove that goes up about 1 inch like that. And but not through the back. And then we're going to take and lift that piece up like this, and just take that back like that, and that gives you a nice little groove there. So the next thing you want to do is make a little bit of a notch in the bottom of the groove. So notice that this looks fairly similar to the nail knot tire. Principles are the same. Give yourself enough leader to work with. Lay the tag end of the leader in the groove, make 5 wraps. Bring the tag in under the wraps in the groove. Pull it back on itself. Take the fly line, put it in the groove like this. Move it down a little bit. Take your forceps and give it a quick pull. And there you've got your nail knot. Move that, slide those up to the tip, and tighten it down. Trim off the tag end. Trim off the fly line end, and that's an excellent nail knot. Let's try something a little bit different. This is a piece of a willow tree. It's green. We'll cut that off like that. And I'm going to then create a V down here, like that, one side, and then the other. And then I'm going to connect those with a longitudinal split like this, and like this, like this, and just strip that back up like that. So that gives me a nice groove there. I'm going to trim that off to give it a little smoother. And then I'm going to create a little bit of a notch here in the end of the willow twig. The willow and the nail knot tire look pretty similar. The principles are the same. Lay the fly line in the groove, give yourself lots of length, make 5 wraps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the tag end through the groove, pull it back on itself, stack those up a little bit. Now bring your fly line underneath the wraps into the groove, and then push those wraps down to the end. They're pretty good. And with your forceps, give it a quick pull, and there you have a willow tire, a nail knot. We'll slip that up to the end to preserve our fly line, like that. We'll take it, and then we'll give it a nice pull, and to snug it down, trim off the tag end. You might want to trim off the fly line a little bit. And there you have an excellent willow twig nail knot. I'm going to make a nail knot tire with a piece of cherry branch. Trim that off on the end. I'm going to make a notch on one side, and then a notch on the other, like that. And then I'm going to connect those notches with a longitudinal cut. Then another one on the other side. And we're going to lift that up now and pull that back like so. I'm just going to refine the groove a little bit, create a little notch on the end like this. And notice this now looks fairly similar to the nail knot tire. I'm going to just trim this off, taper this off a little bit on the end there so that my leader slips a little bit easier. Bring my leader down the groove, give myself lots of working room on the tag end. Make 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to fix that with my finger like this, and then bring this back. Now I'm holding the wraps with my finger. I want to slide the fly line through like that. With my forceps, pull the leader off onto the fly line. There we go, like that. And there we have a nice nail knot. I'll snug it down. Trim off the tag end. Trim off the fly line. There we have a nice nail knot. Low profile, will slide easily through the furrows of your fly rod. I hope this video was helpful. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and press the bell next to the subscribe button, and you'll get my future videos. Thanks for watching.